What's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4. Nope. Season 3. No, what is it? Season 2, Episode 3. So let's get to it. Right when I get started. Unbelievable. Alright, you guys. So let's see. Where are we going to start with? Let's do Tiara. Tiara tells us that even though she was tripping last season, Hazel is a friend that she cannot afford to lose. So they go out, sit down, and see if they can get past, all of the shit that happened last year. Once we get the condolences of Paw Paw out the way, T tells Hazel that wasn't no way in hell that she gave Young Berg a blowjob in an alley in the car. Did you really believe that? Both agree that Young Berg is a liar and that he cannot always be trusted. However, I'm still not gonna forget that Tiara admitted that she kissed Young Berg. That alone is gross to me. And you knew that was your girl's boy, whether or not that was official or not. Why are you even kissing on a nigga? So that's what made me just because I can't even imagine her kissing him. So if she went on and admitted that, I don't know if I believe that she actually gave him the blowjob, but it was just like, your judgment's fucked up anyway, T. T does come clean and say that, her relationship with him was inappropriate, the way that she became his friend and started working with him. And, Hazel was just like, well, bitch, that's all I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck you getting all loped up on me for. Because Tiara was just like, well, what we gonna do? I'm not gonna change what I say and you're not gonna change what you think. So how we get past? I was like, bitch, now this ain't the way that you apologize to some damn body. Use the fucking wrong one. Don't be crunk up in here with me. Hazel was just like, okay, I appreciate the fact that she said sorry. And they sit there, they have drinks, and they talk about how the other one won't never be able to find a friend like them, child, I guess. Later on, Hazel goes and talks to Milan. They go shopping together like best good girlfriends. So when they come out the store, Hazel's just telling Milan how she sat down with T and she did apologize, which is a big deal for T because she don't apologize for shit, but she do realize that her relationship with Berg was not right. Milan was just like, okay, well, I feel like you and T already been through enough and you don't really need her friendship, but if that's what you want to do, then fine. That's you go on and do that. I didn't gave you my warning, though. But enough about Hazel. Hazel asks, what's going on with you and Miles? Oh, here we go with the wine fest again. Baby boy is so upset because old boy ain't never coming home no more. He's getting real distant. He don't really know what the problem is. He don't know if it's because of the commitment or the fact that he doesn't want to come out the closet. But whatever it is, it's fucked up, and I think maybe he might be cheating. Hazel's like, you think he's cheating on you? And he was like, I don't know, but you know what? It's time to do some research. Hazel's like, be careful with that. Anytime you look, you gonna find, and that is always true. Don't look for shit unless you want that wrong answer. Trust me. So, later on, we see Milan at the house, and the nigga is sulking. And he tells us that he ain't seen Miles in so long. He even had oral surgery. And Miles wasn't there to pick him up and take him home. So he's just so outdone. Miles gets home. Miles all in a good mood. And Milan's like, where you been? You ain't never around no more. What's going on with you? Miles was like, I was at the studio. And he was like, no, you wasn't at the studio because the studio didn't let me know that you were there. And you get charged. It gets charged to my fucking credit card because, nigga, you ain't got no damn money. Miles was like, hey, I was at the studio. No, you wasn't at the studio. I don't believe you. Hey, I was at the studio. Okay, just like a regular nigga, we gonna stick to the lie unless you got proof that we wasn't at the studio. But Miles does tell us that he's been spending a lot of time with his best friend Amber and her hair. And of course, I'm sure her baby as well. I still don't understand this relationship with Amber and her hair and Miles. Everybody was trying to convince me last week that it is a down low situation. I don't know. Mona still hasn't let that cat out of the bag yet. I guess common sense would say that maybe they are still fucking around. But when you listen to Miles talk, he makes it seem like that's not what the case is. That he likes to just hang with Amber and her hair and the baby, and that's that. But Miles is just like, yeah, I'm busy, I'm working. You always trying to pull this shit. You act like you can't be happy with the fact that I'm with you. All your friends know. And then Milan was just like, yeah, but none of your friends know. What's wrong with that? Oh, Miles gonna pull out the Jedi mind trick on that ass and just, now it's because my friends don't know. You know what? I ain't gotta be here with this shit. And the nigga probably didn't want to be there to begin with. But we gonna use this as an excuse. Okay, he throw his glass down, like, I'm through, I'm out of here. Okay, he probably went on back to his girl Amber and her hair's house. Look, this is your typical relationship problems. The only difference here is it's two big black niggas that's fucking arguing. Nothing else different. And that's proof right there that two big black gay niggas have the same problems as the rest of us. Alright, y'all, I had to turn the air on. Shit, it's hot. Fizz. I look at old man Fizz and I was like, if the nigga could put down the Newports for just a minute, don't that motherfucker look old? Did he look old when he was in the damn group? Anyway, y'all, I've come to the conclusion that Fizz ain't really the brightest. I know last year we was real impressed with Fizz, okay? He was trying to establish a stable relationship with old girl. She was helping him out with the kid. He needed the help. He was trying to be responsible dad, you know, take the baby out of the arms of his crazy ex-girlfriend, Moniece. He was trying to handle all of it, okay? We admired that for Fizz, but this year it's a little different, okay? Fizz is determined to date every fucking body in Los Angeles. He's smiling so fucking hard, you guys, just the top of his gums is showing. He just the whole time, every time he smiles, he's single. He's ready to mingle. He lets that known every time he's on the goddamn screen. But in his single and mingling, you seen a girl named Kamaya. Kind of looks like a, you know, like a Jordan Sparks girl. Real pretty, just not as fluffy as Jordan. He was going out of town. I said, the fuck you going? Where was he going out of town, you guys? That nigga was handling some parking tickets in Minnesota. You trying to make it seem like that nigga so busy. Anyway, he was out of town, and while he was out of town, he decided to let Kamaya take the keys to his house and stay there, okay? Not only has he given her the keys to the house, but he's had her around the baby quite a few times. She's even met his mama. So what does it sound like to you? A fucking relationship, right? Okay, me and Kamaya, we was on the same page, honey. Kamaya done got up in there. She done brought her shit up in there, put her shit in the closet, in the drawers, even took it upon herself to rearrange the house. You know, maybe that was taking a few liberties, but, you know, she's up in there however long he was in his house, and she's feeling like, God damn it, I'm the queen of the castle. The nigga gets back, he gets his key from her, he gets home and sees that she's done all this. Now he says that he's OCD and he's a germaphobe and a neat freak and all of this, and he just can't handle the fact that she done left all her shit there and changed the furniture around and all of this. And I was just like, nigga, if you were so much of a germaphobe and a neat freak and all of that, you wouldn't even have let the bitch be in your house by herself, because that's letting go too much of the control. You don't know what the fuck is going on in your own damn house when you're not there, and you ain't gonna just let the bitch stay there. So I was just like, all right, Fizz, nigga, we got your damn number. So now all of a sudden he having second thoughts, like, oh, I don't know why this girl is thinking it's all like that. I just let her meet the family and the baby and move in my house, but it ain't like that. Okay, he go talk to his boys, Omarion and Willie. You guys, who is that Willie guy? Is that guy from day 26? Ooh wee. That Willie was fine in the mug, okay? I was just looking like, oh, I told you guys about the Sue, right? I told you guys it's a Sue when you see a guy who's like, you know, he just make you go, ooh, that's a Sue. The motherfucker just fine. I mean, almost too pretty, but not quite there. But I just something about Willie. I was looking at his lips and shit. I was like, oh, Willie. Okay. I got so caught up on that fucking Willie. That motherfucker was cute. Anyway, I think he is from day 26 or one of them guy groups for a hot minute. They didn't never say, or maybe they did. I was too busy looking at his mouth. But let me get back on the damn subject. He's telling Omarion and Willie about what's going on, and they was just like, oh, so you gave her 2 drawers and you thought it wasn't going to turn into this? They wanted to say, stupid ass nigga, that's what you get. But they didn't say that. They said, why don't you go back and talk to her? And you guys just kind of figure it out, because, you know, Fizz keep on telling us that he is single, he is dating, he's mingling. So Fizz goes over to the rock climbing place, catches up with old young Jordan Sparks slash Kamaya, and he tells her, look, baby, I liken you to a appetizer. And think of this as this, all of this as my table. And you know when you get one appetizer, sometimes you might want 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Well, I'm not quite ready to get into the main dish yet. I'm still tasting appetizers. This bitch was like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Let me tell you something, make it even easier for your ass. You going over there with your spinach and artichoke dip and your goddamn calamari and your buffalo wings, and leave this fucking avocado egg roll alone. Nigga, you ain't got to be be trying to sample me. I'm gonna be over there to get my shit, okay? And all of a sudden he get all mad, like, you know, okay, well fine, like, I don't know what the fuck you so upset about. I was just like, this nigga is stupid. You really done sat up here and gave this bitch key to your house, and you really think that she didn't think nothing different? I was just like, okay, yeah, like I said, Fizz ain't, you know, the nigga ain't really the brightest. As far as Nas and Nia, I'm going to tell you what this is. This is a story of thoughts. This is two thoughts that used to run together, run game on niggas, fuck the same niggas back in the day. One thought was a little bit better off than the other one, okay, because Nia comes from Teddy Riley. We don't even understand why she's going through this, considering it seems like she would be of a little bit better stock. But like I said in my comments last week, I've heard a few stories, pretty real kind of grimy stories about Teddy, or about back in the day with his women and shit. So, you know, maybe the apple that is Nia doesn't fall that far from the goddamn tree. But yeah, these thoughts used to run together, lived in the same house maybe. Both of them got caught up with Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy weighed his options. Nia, she comes from better stock, like I said, and she's cuter. So we gonna put Nia up here, and then we gonna let Nas be down here. But I'm gonna fuck with both of them because they still under the whole line of thoughtism. Okay? It ain't really much more to say about it than that. Soulja Boy is fucking both of them, and he's getting away with it, okay? And they just too stupid to try to just leave him alone, okay? Somebody gotta win. So Nas goes to Soulja Boy's video shoot. She's confronting him about, like, what we gonna do, and you be telling me you love me when you fucking me. I was just like, bitch, you is so dumb. What is wrong with these girls? Don't you know when you fucking somebody, you can almost get them to do anything? You tell that nigga you need a fucking ticket with the astronauts to the moon, and he gonna say okay while y'all fucking. All that shit out the window when it's done. You can't go by what niggas do when you fucking them girls. What is wrong with you guys? Sex doesn't equal love, and we've heard that so many times, but women just, oh my God, and not even young girls, we just as women, we like to think that our bodies are so bomb and we be having so much control of them. We do at that time, but when the shit is over, it's over. So Soulja Boy is just like, yeah, we fucked. Yeah, I'm messing with you and Nia, so what? Like, what does that mean? It's nothing. It's kind of basically made her look stupid, because I guess she thought she was going to get something else out of me. It was just like, and what? Still don't understand why they going on and on for Soulja Boy with all this fucking scribble scrabble all over him. I was just like, did they let a fucking toddler get a hold of that goddamn tattoo gun? How the fuck hard is it to put 2 G's on your fucking forehead? Gucci's damn symbol is the easiest symbol to make. Okay, this nigga got a fucking booty in the middle of his head. I look at him, I just be like, ugh. And he wouldn't even be a bad looking kid, but all this, and they be the worst tattoos. That's the problem. Like, can you get somebody who fucking know how to draw if you don't get these tattoos all the fuck everywhere? But yeah, he was just like, yeah, that's nothing. So Nia's just like, well, whatever. You can go on, and you and Nia can be together forever, whatever. In the meantime, Nia's dumb ass is sitting down with April and some other girl, and, you know, I guess she's trying to explain to them how she's the one that introduced Nas to Soulja Boy and how they was fucking, and, you know, this, that, and the other, making herself look even worse. You introduced your girl, and your girl took your man, and now you still fighting over him like this motherfucker is fucking her. That has never been disputed. And Nia, okay, big bad Nia, sitting there with April and old girls, so I'm talking about, you know, if she continued to try my life, try my happiness, try my man, I will kick your ass, okay? And I was just like, oh, sort of like how you did when you had nothing but space and opportunity when you was at the boot camp at the park and Nas was right in your face. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. I know. I see now. You gonna fuck her up. So Nia decides to invite her out. They go to the Game Sports Lounge. They sit down in the fucking restaurant, you guys. And again, it is your average thought language. They arguing about, you know, who fucked who first. How Nia fucked Nas's 2 ex-boyfriends. And so then Nas went to go fuck Soulja. Who was living with who, and yada, yada, yada. Their hands are in each other's face. Okay, get your hand out my face. Or you get your hand out my face. And you're not gonna do this. Okay, and of course, the fight ensues. Okay, that bitch was kind of grabbing at each other's noses and faces, and then of course security bust in and break it up. They take Nas outside, they take Nia through the kitchen, but somehow both the thoughts end up in the goddamn parking lot, and they yelling across the damn thing. You know, more thoughtish language ensues. Okay, bitch, you need to fix your funky ass pussy. Okay, bitch, you used to wear my panties. All of this is letting me know that these motherfuckers used to run the same. And ain't nobody denying shit. They just arguing, trying to put everybody's shit out there for everyone to hear. Like I said, their thoughts. This is simply what thoughts do. Alright, you guys, little B, that would be Brandy. Brandy she's aware that she's only got 15 seconds of fame, that she must shine in these 15 seconds. We see it all the time with newbies. They come on and they feel like they got to make the grandest and the biggest splash for us to remember who the fuck they are. We got little B, or Brandy. Brandy tells us that she's married to Max Lux, okay, Uber producer. I was like, well, I don't really know who that is, but maybe y'all know. Like, I don't know all the producers, but I seems like if he was an Uber producer, the name would have just jumped out at me, but hey, whatever. She also tells us that she was the goddaughter of Whitney Houston. Yes, the goddaughter of Whitney Houston. I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck that you was the goddaughter. Goddamn, Nick was the godson, and we don't give a fuck about Nikki. Shit. Oh, motherfucker up here name dropping and shit. Girl, Whitney and Bobby up there, they running around in pastures some fucking where. Leave them alone. Get them out your damn mouth. Ray J is a friend of hers, and I imagine that's how she met Ray J, through Whitney or whatever she said. And he invites her out to talk about his woman problems. I'm finding out that she's hanging with Tiara Marie. Tiara called me and was like, yo, I got her at Drake's house. I got her doing this. I got her doing that. I'm like, look, just continue to keep giving me information if it's out there. But I'm just like, if she telling me this shit, I kind of halfway believe her and halfway don't, because I know how janky she could be. I was just like, Mona, bitch, you gonna keep up with this goddamn Drake storyline. I hope you guys paying that nigga a pretty penny. Talking about she was at Drake. You know they wasn't at no damn Drake. Say it one more fucking time, knuckle. But whatever, if that's what they say, that's what they say. Ray say, look, if Princess don't get it together, though, they shit is over. But enough about me. How's everything going with you and Max Lux? Okay, well, why the fuck he asked that? Okay, she real crunk. She and Max been together 11 years. Yeah, she ain't gonna let no bitch come in between her and him. She done been through all of the shit with this nigga, and she ain't never gonna let it go. It's just like, oh, she's just the most. She's doing the most. Ray J tells her that him and Max is gonna work together, and she ain't with it. Reason being because turned up Ray J, you know, that nigga rolls with the hoes. And whenever he rolls with the hoes, then Max seems to have to get a little sample of it. So, you know, the nigga been good all this time, so, you know, Little B would just as soon not have Ray J and Max work together anymore. Because like I said, ain't no bitch coming in between her and her man. Okay, they've been together 11 years and she been working hard and I was just like, okay, she fixing to be a whole lot. We finally see Max Lux at the house, and again, I'm looking at him like, well, I still don't know who the fuck this nigga is. Okay, the whole time he talking, we all, you know, his nose and his teeth and shit, we looking down his throat, and Max seems to be a cool enough homeboy, okay? He say that, yeah, he used to have some running in him back in the day, but he ain't doing that shit no more. It's just him and his boo. He can't really afford to cut up no more because the bitch crazy, okay? She was like, don't have my ass in no fucking trunks no more, looking out for your ass. And he was just like, no, baby, it ain't like that. I'm just going to the studio, I'm just working and this, that, and the other. She has his damn wedding ring because it was on the floor one day, and she was like, okay, nigga, why you ain't wearing your wedding ring to the studio? I was just like, see, now look, I ain't trying to put niggas up on game, but if you gonna try to cheat, nigga, walk out the house with your fucking ring on. You ain't take that shit off in the car, put it in the glove compartment, have you a little special little place for it to go at the studio. How the fuck you gonna leave the damn ring at the house and just wherever the fuck where? Okay, the baby crawling around, like, oh, pick up the fucking ring, and nigga, you done got caught by your crazy ass woman. Okay, I was just like, now this is stupid. Okay, oh, thank you, baby. You know, he put his ring back on. He going to the studio. Later on, Lil B goes shopping with Nikki. I must hand it to Mona, honey. She making sure all these motherfuckers talk to each other and know each other and all that. Everybody but Milan. Milan ain't got with none of these niggas. He has been relegated to working with Hazel. Anyway, Nikki is trying to find lingerie for her, material for her lingerie line. But fuck, we ain't really there to talk about no damn material. Lil B is just like, what I'm gonna do about my nigga out there fucking around? Okay, he ain't wearing his wedding ring to the studio. What I think we should do is go by the damn studio, do a drive-by, and make sure that everything is on the up and up, okay? And so Nikki is just like, okay, I can do that. Yeah, I got a real large black balloon that I can let all the air out and I can squeeze into that motherfucker and we can go and hide in the bushes. So they would do just that. They go to the studio after Nikki uses her feminine wiles, just her voice, you guys. They don't even have to see her. She say she left something in the studio. She needs to get in. They buzz her and Lil B in. And after they walk through the studio, go to a couple of rooms and get to the wrong one, then finally they at the right room, okay? Kick the door in. There go Ray J. That nigga's up there just, getting his groove on with one of the girls, okay, that's sitting up on this damn ledge. And then there go Max sitting next to this old pitiful, broke down Patsy. I was just like, look, I ain't got a problem if the bitches is white. I don't give a fuck what's in the studio, but can the bitches be bad, Mona? The fuck you get these old broke down white bitches from? Not cute. I was just like, oh my God. But that don't stop Little B. She keeps on with the show. Get your fucking hands off my man. You want to know why you didn't know he was married? Because he ain't wearing his fucking ring. Okay, so, studio people, security run in. It's a whole bunch of commotion. They getting a hold of Lil B. And that's what, yeah, you guys, Lil B, she gonna be quite dramatic this season. Alright, you guys, that's it. Damn, I done turned the air on, about to fucking freeze to death. Let me get off here. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel's for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. That means Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Facebook. All that information down there, okay? So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.